Again.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Driving in. And the basket by Van Vliet. Give him 8.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
It's stolen by Trent. Outside Barnes. Good D by MP.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, the Nets know they're going to be lights out scoring the ball. But as Kevin Durant points out, on defense, it's all hands on deck.
This league does not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And the best.
Well, KD. Big group substitution here. For Brooklyn, Andre Drummond is checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Claxton. Curry, he's checked in for Brown. And MP is subbed in for Thomas. Kevin Durant is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's MP in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had 31 points and stretched the other team out a bit, nailing a few threes. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
So the Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. And we've got 1:18 left in the second. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, "One thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness."
Outside Curry. Pass to Campbell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kim Birch.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. And so Drummond nails them both. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to Flynn. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. Trent on the wing. Rebounded by the Nets. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry finds MP. Back to Curry. MP outside. Good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smitty.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Barnes is out there with Thaddeus Young, and it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
Here's Campbell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Toronto shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The drive by MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Free throw good. MP. Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. MP against Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
From deep, MP. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Thomas comes in for Curry. And Ben Simmons subbed in for MP. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Young. Boucher with it. Picked up by Simmons. Knocks it loose. Here's Thomas. Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Claxton. Curry, he's checked in for Thomas. And MP is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Young comes in for Van Vliet. And again, it's the Nets missing. Outside Barnes. Back to Boucher. For the lead. It's off. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Nets. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Seth Curry is out there with MP, and it's Drummond in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. A nice shot by Young.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
And good whistle there.
And that one misses. So he comes up empty at the line. Well, the Raptors shooting around 50% in the game so far. Curry with the block. And he gets it back. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. To take the lead. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
The drive by MP. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, the longtime veteran Thaddeus Young has changed this game. He's becoming more of a point forward, and he has thrived in that role.
And Smitty, as you alluded to, the passing numbers for Young have really climbed.
They are starting to use him in a lot of those short roll sets. He has great chemistry with his guards. It could be a brand new version of how Thaddeus Young is going to play going forward. He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half, nothing in the second. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
MP up top, guarded by Young. Curry passes to MP. Takes a 3. And they recover it. Great positioning on the putback.
The upward explosiveness of Andre Drummond, almost impossible to stop on the putback.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Timeout called, the Raptors. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The drive by MP.